Hey guys, how are you all? Hope you're doing really well. Hope you're having a great week so far wherever you are, whatever you're doing. It's nearly Friday. It's been raining all day here in the UK. We've had real showers. I've loved it. I absolutely love the rain. And just seeing this storm just roll in, just absolutely beautiful. And it's just left behind this amazing sky. It's nearly 10 o'clock actually, it's quite late, but it's still really beautiful out there. So I thought I'd film my video while I get a chance and show you this sky, which is it's just really stunning. I've had a really exciting afternoon. I managed to get into town. I had to run a few errands in town anyway, and I nipped off for a good half an hour. I was in a big department store. It's called John Lewis, which if you're in the UK you probably know. If you're not, it's just like a big department store that sells clothes and household stuff and fragrance, and they've got an amazing perfume department where I live. It's gorgeous. I think they're one of the only stockists of Creed fragrances sort of outside of London, John Lewis. So I've been having a little spray of some Creeds, and it was amazing. When I went in, it was really quiet because it's like a Thursday afternoon, and there were literally, I would say, 6 assistants just sort of standing around, and you know, they saw me coming, so they're sort of waiting, you know, to pounce on me because I'm sort of the only customer. And so I wasn't able to sort of get my camera out straight away. And then I got talking to one of them, and then it was kind of a bit awkward to then think, oh, I'm going to film this now, because I was talking to her quite a long time. And I did actually say, you know, would you mind if I just filmed, because, you know, I've got a YouTube channel, I'd love to film some of the fragrances. And she actually did say, no, you wouldn't be able to film in here, which I don't think that's quite true. I think you're free to film. I've never really looked into it, but I'm sure you're free to film if I'd wanted to, but it just wasn't really appropriate, I didn't feel. And I'm really wanting to get this fragrance right for my husband's birthday that's coming up. So I sort of forgot about the filming and just focused on, you know, her helping me. And the bonus to that was I got loads of samples today. Yes. I've come home just with a bulging bag of samples. Some were for me, yes. Shall I show you them? So for me, I got 2 more Guerlains. I know I'm going off topic because this is supposed to be about men's fragrance, this video, but I got 2 more Guerlains. I've had about 6 samples of this now. I don't need to buy a full-size bottle because I just keep going to Guerlain and getting the free samples. It's really keeping me going because I love it. So that was very good. I got another Valentino Donna sample. Really like that one. Love the pink. Just, oh, it's so lovely. I'm digressing because this isn't about women's fragrances, but I can't help it. La Femme Prada, I got a tester of that. Love that one. And probably one of my favourites. I was chuffed to bits to get this. The Le Petite Robe Noire. I can never say that. It's quite a mouthful. Le Petite Robe Noire. I got a sample of that as well, which was just brilliant. So anyway, what's happened is I've narrowed down. If you missed my first video, which is basically I was just browsing, an initial browse, because it's my husband's birthday on Sunday, and I really want to get him something really special for this birthday, because we've had quite a tumultuous, exciting roller coaster of a few years since we got married, and really our love of fragrance has completely gone out of the window for quite a long time, until I've kind of reignited it with this channel. And I haven't bought my husband any fragrance actually for quite a long time. So I really wanted it to be really special. And he's a Leo, which if any of you out there are married to a Leo, he's very high maintenance, and only the best will do. So I've got that to contend with as well. I want to get it right. I want it to be perfect. So, and I've left it really late, like his birthday's on Sunday, and I've just started looking last Monday. And because I've been away and not really looked at men's fragrances for a long time, I've kind of missed a lot of the new releases. I've missed a lot of what's been going on. I'm trying desperately to catch up and to smell things that I've been dying to smell and that I've heard a lot about. And there's just so many out there that I think I've taken on a humongous task actually in trying to get this perfect. I don't think I'm going to get it perfect, to be honest. I can only try my best. So I've narrowed it down. I've managed to narrow it down to about 5 that I'm really thinking might be the right ones, and I thought I'd make this video now to give hopefully people chance to maybe get in touch with me and tell me what they would get, and give me a bit of help and advice. Maybe if you've had these fragrances, then you can tell me how well they perform, and you know which one you think I should get, because I probably won't buy him another one now till Christmas. It's not like we buy fragrances a lot, so you know it's not something that's just like a throwaway purchase. It's very important, and it will be you know, expensive as well. So I really want to get it right. So maybe if you've smelt some of them, you can give me some advice in time for me to get the fragrance for Sunday. I am quite a last minute person, always. But did I mention I want it to be sexy? I'm really looking for something that is just going to make me want to, you know, grab hold of him, throw him down and jump on top of him, kind of smell. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for kind of Richard Gere in Pretty Woman, something that he would have worn. I'm looking for sort of Daniel Craig in Casino Royale. I'm looking for something really special and really sexy. I actually today sampled for the very first time. It was quite momentous, because I've read and heard, of course, so much about Creed Aventus, and I've just been dying to sample it, and today I finally did, and I was just so pleasantly surprised. I wasn't actually expecting to like it because of all the hype, and that kind of turned me off a bit. But I have to say that is probably one of the best, the nicest that I've smelled today, and really is the sort of thing that I'm looking for. And if I had £240 to spend on it, I would probably get Creed Aventus. I do really like it. On a card, and this is what I'm struggling with looking for my husband, is perfume. I'm very decisive. It's like I like it, yes. But with men's fragrances, it's very difficult because I'm spraying them on a card. I don't know what they're going to smell like on him, and I'm finding it really quite tricky actually. But on the card, I mean, it's really beautiful. So one day, hopefully, I don't know when it'll be, when I've got £240 to spare. That's really lovely. So I was really pleased to sample that one. Shall I just crack on and tell you a few that I'm grappling with? I really liked the Valentino Uomo. I've managed to get samples of all of the ones that I really liked. Can you see that there? And that's kind of the, you know, the packaging. It is important. The, you know, the look of the whole thing that I'm going for, really very classy, and it's very almondy though. It says that it's leather and coffee, but I get a very sweet kind of almondy smell with that. I do get the freshness of the bergamot, but I like it. Again, on the card, So that's one that I'm thinking about. I only took samples for ones that I thought, yeah, could be a contender. So anyway, Valentino Uomo, hope I'm saying that right. I like that one. The Prada Carbon Luna Rossa, I really like the original Luna Rossa actually. That was really nice. I got a sample of the, sorry if you can't see that very well, it's called Carbon. It's like a flanker of the original Luna Rossa. And I did have a lot of help today from the assistant. She was really, really good. She was really helpful. And you know, she was saying, this is really sexy. She said this is really, really testosterone fueled manliness in a bottle. So she was doing a good job at selling it to me. Now it smells quite sharp to me and quite strong, and a lot of them that I've sprayed today have been very overpowering. This here is my all-time favourite aftershave. I call it an aftershave. I know it's not, it's an eau de toilette. I'm so in love with this. It's so subtle, and to me the classiness and the sexiness comes in with how subtle and gentle and stunning. It's just stunning. I love this so much. This is what I'm looking for, something on par with this, and I have to say I've smelt nothing today that even comes close. I'm even grappling with just getting my husband another platinum egoist. The only other one that today I thought was absolutely stunning, my husband's already got, which is the Prada Amber. I mean, it's just so clean, and you know, some could argue clean and fresh is not necessarily sexy. You know, it's not woody, it's not musky, it's not that kind of dirty type of sexy, but I think fresh and clean is very sexy. And Prada Amber as well, he's got a full bottle of that though. She sprayed it and said, try that one. I was like, oh, it's Prada Amber. He's got that one though. Shall I just wrap this one? I might just wrap this one and give him this one and pretend it's brand new. He might not even notice. Sorry, I'm digressing. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal. This is almondy as well, and I really liked this when she sprayed it on the card for me. So she actually gave me two samples of that one, and it's how I'm going to kind of maybe get these onto his skin to sample them before Sunday. You think maybe I'm just going to have to grab a quick spray so he doesn't see what it is and see how it smells on his skin. But yeah, it says it's citrus and woods and almond, but I just get a lot of almond. Very sweet. Not as sexy as I would like, but very nice. So I got a sample of that one. And then she also threw in L'Homme Ideal Sport, which I've not even smelt that yet. I'm not looking for a sporty one at the moment, but that will be good to try. Another one that I'm thinking about is Gucci by Gucci Made to Measure, which is a flanker of the original Gucci by Gucci, which my husband absolutely loves. That's one of his all-time favourites, Gucci by Gucci. I think it's Dior Homme, and this is a flanker of that made to measure. So it's a lot of them today though, they're giving me a headache. They really are giving me a headache. And the new Armani one, Stronger With You, which I sprayed actually on another video when I took the camera with me. Oh, it's awful. It's, in my opinion, it made me feel sick actually. The longer I could smell it on the card, I've had to throw the card away because it's just so strong and headache inducing type of smell. Really not a fan of that one. And I have to say this one now is kind of just it's just not for me, I don't think, actually, this made to measure. You can tell I've not been very impressed today actually with a lot of these, but I'll tell you the one anyway. I'm rambling on, and the one that actually I think I'm going to get, being decisive, and the only one today really that had that subtle sexiness that I'm really looking for, and was just really classy in my opinion, is L'Homme Prada. And oh yeah, that is very nice. It's very understated. It smells clean, almost like that fresh laundry smell, but beautifully fresh laundered, like bedclothes. And then this edge to it that's just, it's just sexy. I don't know how to describe it. How do they describe it? A fragrance of pears, like a game of olfactory mirrors. Neroli and pepper, amber and iris, violet and geranium. It's got some beautiful ingredients. Cedar and patchouli juxtapose in this airy, sensual. Yeah, I would definitely say that. It's airy and sensual and quintessentially Prada mix. So unless anything else can blow me away, I think I'm going to go for this one. I'll just show you the bottle. So L'Homme Prada is definitely the nicest one. So just to recap then, if anyone can help, if you've ever smelt any of these, what would you recommend? So I've got my L'Homme Prada, which is my number one. The Guerlain L'Homme Ideal. Valentino Uomo. The Prada Carbon Luna Rossa, although I think I would lean more towards the original Luna Rossa, which I think I like more than that. And I suppose the Made to Measure by Gucci. I don't have any bottle or anything for that, or sample. I didn't get a sample for that. Do get in touch. Tell me what you think. Or if there's something completely different that you think is what I'm talking about. So I'm imagining Richard Gere. I know I keep going on about him, but to me he's just sort of the perfect man. Apart from Johnny and Dirty Dancing, but he's a little bit of a different kind of man, a little bit more gritty and sexy in a different way. I'm thinking more about the kind of classy, sophisticated gentleman, of which for me, I know he's fictitious and I'm daydreaming, but that's my all-time favourite film. And in his tuxedo at the end, I'm looking for something that he would wear, something very classy and understated and sexy, and I suppose a more mature smell as well. So yeah, do help me out. Do let me know. Just finally, before I go, I'm so confused, guys. I don't know whether to do another video. I've been grappling for so long with which Dior fragrance to get my husband. And I was actually set on the Dior Homme Intense. A viewer got in touch with me and said, you won't regret it, smell this one. And as soon as I smelt it, I just absolutely loved it on the card. there might be something wrong with my nose today, but they're all smelling. It's probably because I've smelt too many now. That's what it is. I need some coffee or something to refresh my nose, but some coffee beans, because now as I smell it, it doesn't smell it. It smells sort of sickly to me. But when I first smelt that, I fell in love with it. I was absolutely like, I've got to get my husband this. I've got to get my husband this. And then we were out and I sprayed it on him, and as it dried down, I didn't like it as much on him. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to try the Dior Homme, the original one, which I've sprayed again today, and which to me smells very similar actually, but there are differences. And then I leant towards this Dior Homme and thought I preferred that one. But then another spanner came in the works, because then I smelt the Dior Homme Sport and really liked that one. Why are they bringing out all these flankers? It's so confusing. And that's kind of been on hold, the whole Dior thing. I did think that for this birthday I would get my husband the Dior Homme Intense. That was the one that I was marking everything else against. But spraying it again today, and then of course the Savage comes in, because then I've smelt that and I can't decide whether I really, really love it or I really, really hate it. I just can't figure it out. I'm just not very good today. I need help. I really need help. But spraying it on a card, I can't tell on this card. So anyway, so Dior Savage, Dior Homme, Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Sport. I still like them, but I don't know which one to get, if any, and I don't know whether to go for one of the Dior Homme ones or to get the Savage one. I really don't know, and I've kind of given up a bit with Dior fragrances at the moment for men. As I say, for women I'm very decisive. I know exactly what I like and whether I'm going to get it or whether I don't like it. But with these men's, it's hard. It's really hard. So anyway, so thanks for bearing with me, and it'd be great to have some help in the next couple of days. Please get in touch and tell me which one you'd go for. I think on Saturday I'm going to head off and buy one in time for Sunday. And I think I'm going to go for the Prada at the moment. So if you've smelt any of them, do let me know what you think. Do get in touch in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to me. I know I go on a bit, but I'd love to talk, and especially about things that I'm passionate about, of which perfume is probably number one. So thank you for watching, and you know, do subscribe and do get in touch, and you know, I hope to hear from you. And I'm really going on now, so I'm going to say bye, and have a great evening, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully with a quick review of the fragrance that I'm going to choose. And I'm just going to really enjoy my samples as well. Thank you very much to Guerlain especially, who've given me loads of samples. They do tend to love giving samples. A little tip, guys, get to the Guerlain counter and just ask, because they're so amazing. And who doesn't love a free fragrance sample? It's made my week, absolutely. All right guys, thank you again. I'll see you really soon. Take care. Okay, bye.